An object with greater mass, in this case an Escalade, will overpower an object with less mass, a smart car, even if the smart car is moving a little quicker because weight overpowers the speed in this example. If the mass is greater, then the momentum will be greater too. Impulse is defined as the product of the average force multiplied by the time it's exerted. Impulse is a vector quantity since force is a vector quantity. So you take your momentum, which is mass times velocity, and then you multiply it by the time that it takes to exert the force. The impulse directly affects momentum because it either speeds it up or slows it down. In this case, you have a tennis ball hitting just a wall. If the ball just goes directly to the wall and stops, then no greater momentum is achieved, and impulse equals momentum change, and the momentum change will be the greatest if the ball bounces back rather than just stopping at the wall. The conservation of momentum is, for a collision occurring between object 1 and object 2 in an isolated system, the total momentum of the two objects before the collision is equal to the total momentum of the two objects after the collision. That is, the momentum lost by object 1 is equal to the momentum gained by object 2. So these are the little ball things that just continuously go and go, and that just shows that the momentum moves from the ball that's hitting to the ball that's hit, and it just keeps going down and down, back and forth. Elastic and inelastic are the two types of collisions. In elastic collision, there's no loss of kinetic energy during the collision, and in the inelastic collision, it's where one of the parts of kinetic energy is changed to some other form of energy. And a simpler way to remember it is an elastic collision is when the two objects bounce off of each other back in a different direction, and inelastic is when the object just stays. When it collides with something, it just stays. Our example question was, in terms of impulse and momentum, why do airbags in cars reduce the chances of injury and accidents? And our answer was, in terms of impulse and momentum, airbags work as something to control the momentum and energy you're using, being thrust towards your dashboard. Without the airbag, your energy is more likely to slam you up against your dash at full energy and momentum, without something stopping you or slowing you down. This is also an example of an elastic collision because your body's being pushed back and your velocity's changing but becoming less, so it takes away some of the energy, causing you less harm.